Yes guys, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Cohnan and today is the first time drinking coffee in like over a month. Now here's my kind of situation with caffeine, right? So I literally took like an entire, I think 2 weeks off caffeine, like just cold turkey, stopped it for a while because obviously like I became a bit too reliant on it and like I didn't really feel much from it. And so after those 2 weeks were up, I actually had a coffee yesterday too, and yeah, I felt it immediately. It was super awesome. It's just that during those 2 weeks where I didn't have any caffeine, it just kind of felt like my life wasn't really the same. And now I know I'm kind of over exaggerating this, and I don't know if you guys can relate to this for people that drink coffee or drink caffeine regularly, but the time when you cycle off it, like it just really sucks. And it got me questioning whether it's even worth it. Like, why go through the torture of not having caffeine when you can just keep drinking your coffee just like every single day throughout the year and just constantly be happy and in a good mood. Like, I don't see the need of cycling off it. I mean, obviously I do see the need of doing it, obviously, but I just kind of feel like life is too short to like go through these phases, you know? Like, why put yourself through that if you can literally just make yourself a cup of coffee every morning, enjoy life, be happy, be productive? Like, why would you want to get rid of that? Like, I've cycled off it a couple times, and like this is the time when I really ask myself the question, like, why am I doing this? Why is this worth it? Is it worth it? I don't know, man. Like, I'd rather just constantly drink this over having to take breaks from it and then just be in a really kind of bad mood during that time. So yeah, those are my kind of coffee thoughts. But anyway, let's get back into the video. Actually, before we do, let me know what you guys think. Do you think I should continue cycling off it for periods of time, or do you think you should just keep it constant and just like take it consistently? Obviously, like, this is literally the only source of caffeine I'll be having. Like, I won't take any pre-workouts. I always limit myself to one kind of caffeine beverage per day, whether it be an energy drink, 1 cup of coffee, or 1 scoop of pre-workout. I'll kind of like cycle between those three. Like, I won't ever have coffee plus a pre-workout, or coffee plus an energy drink, or an energy drink plus pre-workout. Like, I won't ever do that. I always stick to like one source. So it's usually like within like 200 milligrams of caffeine. So yeah, it's honestly like, it's not bad at all. Like, really, it's not. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think. Should I continue cycling off it, or should I kind of just keep it steady and constantly be happy? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Anyway, let's get into the video. Instead of having to decrease your calories, we can increase your input, so you're still kind of in that caloric deficit. Okay, so because it's Sunday morning today, I just got done doing some client check-ins. Really great. And it's almost like, it's like 11:30 right now, so I don't do this like on purpose, but in the mornings, as you guys know, I'm not really that hungry, so I just kind of like delay my breakfast until later on in the day. So yeah, first things first, obviously I drink a big glass of water, then I'll drink my coffee, and then I usually do some computer work. After that's done, it usually is around 11 or 12, and that's when I have my first meal of the day. For breakfast today, we're making some oatmeal. This is nothing new to you guys, just some plain old oatmeal with some salt. Add your salt, guys, do not neglect the salt, with obviously some berries on top and protein sludge. And just because I eat a late breakfast doesn't mean that I don't hit my calorie goal for the day. I tend to eat most of my calories towards the later portion of the day, so towards night. I'm not a big breakfast type of either, so this is usually like the smallest meal I have. Then after my workout, I'll start eating a bit more food. This is really hot, but it is very delicious. Really good. We made it here to the gym at Alphaland. Because I had a coffee this morning, obviously I won't be taking any pre-workout. I will, however, be taking some of this non-stim stuff. This is the Realm. Really like this flavor, actually. This is like sour gummy. It's actually really good. It's absolutely loaded with L-citrulline, 8.5 grams, which is more than most other companies would do. So definitely, if you are in need of a good non-stim pre-workout, look no further. Cloud is where it is at. So just 1 fat scoop of that going into our shaker. So we're about to go inside, crush our legs. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, we are back with another commentary because for whatever reason you guys really seem to enjoy when I do like voiceovers. So yeah, we're back with another voiceover. So today was a brutal leg workout. So we started the workout with some Bulgarian split squats. Now, if for whatever reason you don't want to do this specific exercise, which by the way, I don't blame you, you can definitely substitute this for a different leg press movement. So you could do any squat variation, whether it be a back squat, a front squat, a hack squat, a goblet squat, any kind of squat variation, or you could do any like leg press variation, so just like a traditional leg press. So any type of like leg press movement that primarily involves the quads is a great way to start your leg workout, specifically if you want to focus on your quads, obviously. So for me today, I chose to do a Bulgarian split squat, and to be honest with you guys, I haven't really done much back squats lately because just simply for variation, like I wanted to switch it up. And also like I noticed that my form wasn't really the best, and I know this sounds really bro sciencey, but I never really got sore the day after doing squats. And like obviously you don't need to feel the sore type of feeling the next day in order to know if it has been a good workout or not, but I do think that there's something about feeling sore the next day, because like for example, if you wake up the day after your leg workout and you don't feel sore at all, I mean, yeah, you could have had a good workout, but like being sore the next day guarantees that you definitely hit your target muscle groups, right? Because let's say, for example, you wake up one day after what you think was a good leg workout, but you wake up the next day not feeling sore at all. I mean, yeah, it could have been a good leg workout, but you may not have had like a good mind muscle connection, or you may not have had proper form, or you may not have just done something proper. So yeah, having kind of like the sore type of feeling after your workout is almost like an insurance of, okay, yeah, I definitely hit my muscles correctly yesterday. So yeah, that's just a quick little thing that I've noticed. So let me tell you guys, the day after doing Bulgarian split squats, I mean, I feel it so much more, like especially my glutes and quads, like it is insane. So yeah, after we did about 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps here, we moved on to a lying leg curl. And the reason we're moving from quads to hamstrings is because if I were to do another quad exercise such as a leg extension, which by the way I'll do a bit later, my quads are going to be so sore and they're going to be so fatigued right after doing Bulgarian split squats. So I decided to just give them a little breather and then move on to my hamstrings. So for the hamstrings, again, seated leg curl, these are great. And then in here I actually implemented another intensity technique. So in a couple of videos ago I kind of mentioned to you guys that I was doing like these myo rep variations, which basically are just a brutal way of adding a lot more intensity to your working sets. So for my first set here I did 15 reps, and then for my consecutive 3 other sets my goal is to get 15 reps again. So for this specific set I think I got a solid 15 reps, and then after that I took like a 5-second break, and then after that 5-second break I went back and finished off my 5 reps, totaling to my 15 total reps. So I repeat that 3 times. Great way to intensify your working sets. I've been loving adding these myo rep variations into my working sets. They're absolutely great. If you haven't tried them already, I definitely highly recommend doing them. I will be cautious though. I wouldn't necessarily do them for like heavy compound lifts such as a deadlift, a squat, or a bench press. I do them more for like machine type exercises, because not only is it a lot safer, it's just a lot better in my opinion. So definitely, if you do want to try these, do them with machine work or isolation type exercises, and try not to do them with like heavy compound lifts. After that was done, we moved on to the leg extension. So again, obviously after hitting hamstrings, we went back to quads. Now after our quads had like a little breather, yeah, again, same thing here, another myo rep variation, only 3 sets here, but I mean, there's something about these leg extensions that are just so brutally hard. It feels like after like 5 reps of these, like my quads are filled with so much blood, and it's like it's just brutal. So these were absolutely insane. Then we moved on to a glute ham raise. These are another great exercise for the hamstrings. Not only that, for your entire posterior chain, so for your lower back, your glutes, hamstrings, everything involved in your posterior chain, really good for that. And not only that, it's also really good for just overall kind of like lower back health. So I haven't done these much recently, but I did recently incorporate these back into my routine, and they're just super great. I don't really add weight with these. I just use them with like my body weight and really focus on like getting a deep stretch and a deep squeeze, and really focusing on my mind muscle connection. And yeah, it's so weird because after I did my set here, I felt so just woozy and drowsy. Like it took so much out of me, which sounds really weird, but like if you do these properly with like proper technique, like they're super hard. So yeah, about 20 reps here. So yeah, pretty high in the rep range. But yeah, again, these are super good. And then lastly, to finish off this entire workout, we did some calves. Now ideally, hear me out, right? Ideally, I would do calves like in the middle of my workout so I don't forget. But so funny because the calf machine in gym number 2, which is the second gym in Alphaland, was actually broken. So I didn't really want to go back to gym 1, back inside and do calves. I was like, you know what, I might as well just stay in gym 2, finish up all my main leg lifts, and then go inside to gym 1 and then do my calves. So that's pretty much what I did. So I have 5 sets here, and the goal was to get 20 reps for each and every single one of my sets. Now again, we did a myo rep variation, and specifically for calves, like these are just so hard. Like they're just really hard. So obviously the first set I got 20 reps, which is great, but then for my second set I managed to do only 10 reps, and then I had to rest like another 5 seconds, then I got another 5, rested another 5 seconds, and then got another 5, totaling to 20 total reps. So repeated that 5 times, which, oh my god, just, they're brutal, they suck, they're hard, but they're a great way to intensify your calf training. And let me tell you, it works. Like, it really does work. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire leg workout. Absolutely demolished my legs. Like I said earlier, I felt so drowsy and woozy. Probably a combination of like having a really hard workout, specifically a leg workout, and also because it was so humid outside. Like, it was like 35 degrees Celsius, which is like I'm not really used to be honest. So yeah, overall really good workout. Let's get back into the video. Just finished up the workout at Elfland, and it was so cool because during my workout I had a couple of kids come up to me saying that they watch my TikTok videos, and it's just so cool that I was just really cool to just like meeting you guys and like seeing people, because it almost like kind of like gives me more motivation to keep making these types of videos and really keep making content. So yeah, if you do happen to see me anywhere, please feel free to come up to me. I spoke to them for like 10 minutes, really enjoyed it. So yeah, if you see me, come say what's up. So just got back at home, and here's my post-workout meal. What I'll do is I'll microwave some potatoes. Once they're microwaved, I'll cook it along with some cooked beef. Then I'll throw some spinach on top, some kale, and then some celery right over here. And to top it off, we'll add some of this G Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. The honey flavor, this stuff is absolutely amazing. If you guys can get your hands on this, I highly recommend it. Post-workout meal is ready to go. This smells amazing. The G Hughes barbecue sauce is absolutely amazing. Like, ever since I bought it like last week, I've been adding it to pretty much every single one of my meals. It's sugar-free too, so it's only 10 calories per serving, and then what I put on top was the serving, so the serving is actually quite big. Anyway, I'm gonna absolutely demolish this because I am so hungry. I feel like after every single leg workout, I need food, I need a rest, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this and then back to work. And for all you weirdos out there, I will give you a taste test because it looks pretty bomb if you ask me. Oh, focus. There you go. That ain't too bad. Alright, so once I'm done eating my post-workout meal, I'm pretty much back to going straight to work again. So, I mean, honestly, like, most of my days revolve around me just sitting on my computer and just doing work. So, I mean, obviously in the morning I did a big chunk, then I had some breakfast, took a break, went to the gym, then after the gym, obviously eat some more food, then after that's done, pretty much back to work again. So yeah, pretty much, like, it's pretty boring to be honest. A lot of computer work. So yeah, that's pretty much what my days have been looking like recently. And obviously after a couple of hours I'll go for another walk just to ensure I hit my step count goal. Then I'll have some dinner, and then I'll slowly start to wind down. So going on walks like these has been a pretty consistent part of my daily routine ever since like COVID hits. I've honestly been loving them. Really helps clear my mind. Not only that, like obviously I do hit my step count goal for the day as well. I'm gonna get some fresh air, get to look at a pretty sick view as well, and I just overall really enjoy these. Plus I get to listen to a podcast as well, and it just constantly I'm like learning something new or like catching up on something. So it's just a really good experience. Plus I get to have some alone time, which is really great. So overall, if you haven't already, or if you're not already, definitely recommend going on just a couple walks a day. There's so many great benefits, literally no downsides to it, so make sure you do them. Very quickly, before ending today's video, I do want to quickly mention that I will be working with Tiege Henley, which is a skincare company for the foreseeable future. I've been working for them for the past 2 months now, and it was actually really cool because they sent me out a package like right before I left to go travel, and they sent me this really cool kit. So they gave me 4 different lotions, one for the AM, one for the PM, one scrub, and then one daily wash. I've been using it pretty consistently for the past 2 months now just to kind of see and try it out and see if it actually works and if I actually like it. And yeah, based on my skin, like it's looking pretty clean. So I'd say it hasn't done like anything magical, but it's definitely helped kept my skin nice and clean, especially while traveling, which I think is really, really great. So if you're a male and you want to take your skincare level to the next level, I highly suggest you check some of their stuff out. It's really good quality. Plus, if you use my code, you get 20% off your entire order. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up the entire day in the life. I know it sounds kind of boring, but I'm just really grateful that I have a pretty flexible schedule right now, and I honestly really enjoy it as well. I still get to do the things I love, so honestly not really complaining much. This is just what a typical day in the life looks like right now. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to go give this video a thumbs up. I would highly appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.